is on July 13th, we owe them a list of delegates. And so in order for that to happen and for the final tabulation of results and certification of that results to happen, June 2nd is the day that I thought best to hopefully get this past this public health crisis that we have. Again, the decisive action that the governor took should create a scenario where that can be the case, and that's our goal.
So the governor is a Republican. He has canceled or delayed a Democratic primary. Are you prepared to answer questions about whether there is any partisanship to this decision?
Yeah, to be clear, this is both a Republican and Democratic primary. Of course, the contest on the Democratic side is perhaps more aggressive right now, but there are Republican candidates running in primaries at the state legislative level, at the local level, and so there's both a Republican and Democratic primary going on. And I want to be clear that here in Ohio, we've really been working together in a bipartisan way. I've been on the phone with the Democratic chairman and the Republican chairman throughout the entirety of this, because this is one of those moments where really it's not about one party or the other. It's about making sure that we can have a fair election and a safe election.
Yeah. Well, the country's paying attention to the presidential race, so that's why I asked the question. Thank you, Frank LaRose. I appreciate it. The Ohio Secretary of State. Ohio is moving its primary. It's canceling the primary tomorrow, and it's going to be on June 2nd. So stay tuned. Again, our thanks to Frank LaRose, Ohio Secretary of State. Now I want to turn to President Trump's call today for the nation's governors to try to shore up the response to coronavirus. Several governors raising concerns that the healthcare system could be overwhelmed if cases continue to surge. So joining me now by phone is Colorado Governor Jared Polis. He was on the call with the president today. I know it's a very busy time for you, so we appreciate that you can join us by phone, Governor. How you doing?
Well, Don, doing the best we can. This is going to be tough and get worse before it gets better, but we'll make it through it.
So you announced today the suspension of dine-in services at Colorado restaurants and bars for 30 days, along with the closure of gyms, casinos, and theaters. Very similar to what's happening in the tri-state area here in New York. You've ordered the closure of ski resorts. Is that enough to stop this deadly virus, you think?
Well, it's still expanding, Don. I mean, we're up to about 160 cases now. I think we've done a few more tests, and we're a little bit ahead of the curve. Still, the whole country's far behind on that. But this kind of social distancing is exactly what the scientists, the epidemiologists, and others say we need to do to really change this trajectory and save lives. And ultimately, that's also about saving jobs. The sooner we can get through this, and the better that curve can be, and the less pain, misery, and death that happens, the sooner we can recover our normal way of life.
So listen, we've been learning what's on the call today, and even the president tweeting some of it as well. The president telling governors in a call today that the states should try to get respirators and other medical devices on their own. Do you think the federal government should be spearheading this? I mean, are states at risk of being pitted against each other? Governor, you there? We lost Governor Jared Polis. Governor Jared Polis, one of obviously all the governors in the United States, on a call with the president today, trying to get a handle on the coronavirus. It's really taking a toll on this country. As of now, at least 459 cases of the novel coronavirus hitting around the country. And so 86 people have died. Again, the governor joined us just a moment ago. We have lost him on the phone. We're going to try to get him back if we can, but anxious shoppers are clearing off grocery shelves around the country. We're going to take a look at that and how these stores are getting more supplies in, and if that supply chain could eventually break down. We'll be right back.
Sling TV has so many on-demand shows and movies. All I want to do is stay home and sling. Hello? Oh, it looks so fun. Don't go out. Sling in.
Nothing beats the joy of slinging.